I'm hearing that Katy Perry. I'm wide awake. Falling from cloud nine. Um, because I was hearing that scripture about the living God is the one that's supposed to judge these people for their works. And then I was getting that you're a promiscuous girl, that song, because one of the scriptures that I pulled said something about promiscuous. And I feel like somebody wanted me to use that to try to further judge women or something for their body count. But there's no, if a woman ain't tell you her body count, then what is your works? How did you get that information? Because you know, that's just my question. Because there's a thing, especially with the beginning of this year or last year, everyone's like, oh, body count, body count, body count. Okay. So what was your works? Because I was reading what promiscuity means. And it's a group of people doing something sneaky together, or they're going in like on a basically on a mission to, I don't know, work together against one person or something like this. Okay. So I only skimmed through the definition. There's always a rhyme or reason, and people going to think what they want to think from what people post or what I post, anyways. So I just put it there because I feel like this was somebody's bet. Like most of what I was reading, it didn't have anything about anybody's body count or a because people like, oh, you're promiscuous, you sleep around, but it's more of like a gang activity, against someone. That's the basic thing that I was getting from it. But I feel like somebody was going to try to track you through your life about sexual partners or something, male or woman, and use that again. Or are you a male dog? You don't matter. Or dogs, women that have been hurt by men or something, that cheating men, and then they try to take this to. But again, these people are not the judges. Like I said, even if this is a group of people from the 90s, everybody was fucking in the 90s. Most of these people that's on these councils now, they're not the ones that judge. And I was also thinking about when they say when you sleep, you die. The people that were trying to ask for forgiveness, and it's some of the stuff that these people are doing, like somebody kept telling me don't go to sleep, and it ain't because somebody gonna jump on me or attack me. It could be that too, because people are siphoning, they're communicating through me. They found out who the sun is, and they're promiscuously coming into the dream state and doing something weird. Now we know that the best time, people can hypnotize people to get down to like dirty memories that they block because of pain or something like this. And then they review the information that comes from that. And then they try to find out like a problem or something. But I don't know what they think about someone that could clearly call you or send you a message or mail you something, and or knock on your door or something, but they instead are choosing to use the dream state. And I just keep hearing those who choose to steal from God. This is how they were able to steal from God, or something like this. Okay. Or how God would have been pissed off, like, oh, y'all trying to steal from me. Okay, I see you creating these things or whatever. They look very similar to what I was going to be creating. Oh, you dare to do this? Okay. And it's saying, like, God is saying those are not mine. The people that this could be Navajo. I can think about Navi or Dream State or avatars or alternative or false prophets or people that gain the information through Arcadia technology apps, things like this. I was also getting, oh my goodness, I was getting a lot apostles apps. There's some ancient images that have like the word app next to it. And then it was making me think apostles, something about apps or something like this. Okay. I don't know exactly what that's about. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So this could be also promiscuous nature, or other people are afraid to call out something. It was not, It was okay for black people to say, "Oh, I was watching something." Okay, I think it was like the Breakfast Club, and they were talking about something, and then they was like, "Yeah, somebody's half Caucasian, they gonna do, Caucasian shit or whatever." It's like you think that this person is a culture vulture, but black people is the most culture vulturistic people ever, and it's like they're clutching their pearls and they're acting like, "Oh my goodness," how dare you or something, or yeah, or they'll turn it into, "Oh, you have a couple white people or you have mixed children. Yeah, you're just, you're just doing that because of that or something like this." And it's like, no, it's just because it's the truth. Even if we say this about Africa is the one that started slavery and other people took advantage or benefited from it, okay? But they forget that part in history books and they just blame the Caucasian or the colonizer or the white man. But Africa, if you do your research, I'm not gonna put it on here because I don't have to. I've already done mine. They are the ones that started it. So you would even think, even if this is Africa and these people were out there in the wild and they were running away from lions and jaguars and shit like this, like, you mean to tell me all these people that was settled into their place, these these colonizers that we don't even really get the picture of them staking out the land like they did here in America, and putting up ports and camps. We don't read anything about any camps or ports or nothing. It's almost like the people just came to the ship, excuse me, came to the port in a ship, and the people was already ready to go with them. It's not like you don't hear any stories about how they were slave catching in Africa. You hear about slave catching in America after the process has already been started, but you know you don't really hear about how they got the Africans out of Africa. It's almost like they just went to Africa and magically they ended up on, but they had to be sellouts or traders or individuals there that allowed them. I mean, these people had spears and different things that if somebody was running up on somebody, they can shoot them in the neck with it and kill them in 1 second or paralyze them. We don't hear any stories about Caucasian men that got found or caught in Africa and taken by these tribes or these groups and tormented or their life or anything on the soil. Do you understand what I'm saying? We don't hear anything about that. And I was just thinking about that for a second. I don't know. There's no records of nobody in Africa like here's some pitch here's John Smith and Bonita Monroe, they used to be here or whatever this is. Just like I was getting that energy when I was just looking at that stuff, the Area 51. So they're gonna try to take my DNA and they're gonna try to splice it after you let this Phoenix Moon and all these people stalk me with my boyfriend or with my spouse or a portion of him. You let them stalk me all this time, and now you're over here in Area 51 with my DNA trying to bring it back as if Phoenix Moon is the sun, or this Phoenix Marvelous Energy is the sun, or anybody else that's produced from them is the sun. And you know that these people have a Haitian background or blood. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of weird to me. It's kind of weird to me. Okay. I don't know. It's just really kind of strange. I don't know. Like it's like these people, it's like Medusa energy. That's why they're trying to cut off somebody's head, because she can turn somebody to stone, okay, by what she sees, okay. Yeah, Sesame Street is in reverse. You don't want to get there anymore. Okay. Cleanse yourself or something like this. Because there is judgment coming by the cornerstone here. We got this hairy energy lifting up the cornerstone or speaking the truth about something that some people in the government or in the Oval Office could be lying about something, or the presidents are in reverse. Okay. And then we have the triangle in the upright here. Somebody is ready to hoist the colors or put up the post or something, right? But Sesame Street is not the way to go or something like this. These people could be playing with somebody over there at Sesame Street, or if you think that there's like a destination or something like this, okay? This could be a trick or something like this. Okay. Yeah, right on top of the deck, we got the moon is in reverse. All right. And then they got cleanse yourself or something because somebody is not getting a New Jersey. The New Jersey card makes me think that these are like immortals or souls that are trapped on the earth, getting like a New Jersey, a new look. Some of these entities getting a whole different body. Like as people die, people are body snatching. Like this is like body snatching. So somebody could be like, oops, you're outrun. Like they could be finding my clones dead. And then they're supposed to be like put in a tomb or put somewhere special or protected. Um, but I just feel like I've never been through a process of getting a new body. But I feel like I've been around people that have gotten a new body several times. Do you see what I'm saying? But again, this could be the anger of these people because um out of all the things that happen in this lifetime, um, out of all the things that happen in this lifetime, this is the first time that I think that they did something to try to like ruin my nerves or ruin something. Okay. And then somebody's keep on saying like, well, get it or whatever. And I've been hearing that for 5 years and I still have no clue what somebody's talking about because again, this whatever next step or whatever somebody's trying to give somebody to go cash or out or something is going to tie me or you or somebody right into something. This is so somebody is starving you and being rude to you and doing these things because they need these are criminals that's sitting in positions of so-called power. They need me or you to get a large lump sum of money from one of these people. They might even be somebody could buy you a sandwich and they could use this, you know, oh, you sold your soul for a sandwich or something like this. But it's like this is a rough thing here because I don't know how to explain it. Like thou are rich, but somebody's holding you back because they need you to take their bribe or something like this. They need you to take a dirty bomb, a dirty cup, or a dirty wand. They need you to, I don't know, a dirty deal or be seen with a certain person again or something like this. But a lot of these people are doing this now while they have somebody. I just seen Rock's anthem or something. So this could be something that Rock Nation does. No, not to everybody, but if they built these things off of breaking the Empress, that's important. More important, okay? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We got Nebraska. So with this broad energy, this person could be in reverse, and whoever this Molly Moo, whoever somebody might have a gorgeous smile. This is my smile card. Okay, and then I also heard I'm a star or something like this, but really not. Like a lot of people are holding up space and are to stay relevant, and we can see that the source or something is different or the source is not there. The source is not there. It's just not. People don't care about these things like they used to. Okay, we got the smart arty smarty and the diamond girl here. And then what? The Six of Cups. Somebody could have had like a threesome or orgy here. And we know people that focus on this, they don't get to heaven. Now, I don't know if somebody had an orgy before, something like, because this could be a meeting or this could be sex. But somebody could have been with 6 women at one time or something, and then they could have felt good after it, but they felt weird after it or something. I told you this mystery shower or something here. Or it's like somebody could have went from nothing to all that, and they could have felt some kind of way. I don't know. But it's like, it has to be mind control or something being used. It's like, I'm the queen. All these people been made a vow to me or something before this king came along. And now you're sitting here spilling out my secrets or something like this. And then you're going to try to stand above me with, and I didn't do anything wrong to these people. And you're going to stand above me with your finger. This is like, I was imagining somebody standing above you with their finger pointing down at you, but they don't realize that if they take off them shoes or them big old clog hoppers that's underneath their feet, if they take off the shoes, you're not bigger than me, dude. Who are you looking down at? Is there something wrong with you? It's something like that here. Okay, so somebody could be made famous after, having some type of sexual encounter here. All right. And then we have bubbles here. So this could be like also some monkey energy or not. I don't like to use that term, but Hananum energy, or it's giving me Bubbles, the monkey from Michael Jackson or something like this. So, there could be something like this. Also, there could be a child here that 6 women, 6 women are having this child perform oral sex on them. Okay. 6 women, they could be neighbors. Okay, but I was also getting this energy here because the people next door, they had a party not too long ago, and I kid you not, there's a news reporter that looks like this guy, but also the guy looked like my fake sister's spouse from 22 years ago when they got married. Like, these people could be out of the game for 22 years because I've seen him. I had seen him within the past 10 years or 12, probably like 12 years or something, where I'm like, hey, or she coming out the house or something, and I wave at him. He don't look the same. Now that I think back, he don't look the same as he did back then. But the man that I seen come out of these neighbors' house after that party, he looked just like him. The Valentine dude. So I'm getting a lot of Brooks and Valentine and all this shit, like these people that, again, when I was living in North Chicago and Rolling Greens, these were the people that was around, like my play sister or whatever, my fake sister. Like, this was like her friends group. All right. And I remember the first famous person we found out from there. I was like, into like designing stuff back then, but not, for other people, but, you know, something like this, like designer serious thing. And then I remember that the girl, Tiffany Brooks, she ended up being famous and being turned into like a big designer or something like this. Um, and I can't remember when she came out on because I used to watch like the Home Decorating Network, shit like that back then. And I was surprised to see her on there. All right. But, you know, something like this. Like the six cups could also represent, like I said, some type of function or something. Somebody drinking, like, girl, I'll drink your bath water. It's something like this, okay? Also, Ernie looked like a big grown person, and he got the green ball, and this person is in the bathtub. Like, I don't know, it's giving me like forever younger. Like somebody's trapped in a young person's body. Somebody's trapped in a young person's body. Okay. Somebody is trapped in a young person's body. Also, these people, they thought that they were building up by dumping their seed on the ground, but it wouldn't be no way for these people to rise up unless they were stealing very valuable, vital information from the people that are up or that are of a hierarchy. There's no way that you could do it unless you killing innocent people and taking their something and covering it with yourself. This is somebody that thought they were going to smite you by having sex with everybody around you, your mother, sisters, cousins, things like this, and to kill your children or offer them up as food for something. And that they thought they were going to rise from doing that. All right. So six cups, not you. This could also be somebody that likes to do oral. Have you been in a situation where you were in a relationship and somebody loved to do oral? Like, I've never been a really big fan of it on me. All right. But somebody could have got tired of you like pushing them away or something. And so they found other people to drink from. Okay. Their cups. Okay. And you not one of them. Okay. This could be also like a creation of mine or yours. So however this person was formed, they was formed with your energy anyway. So these are these silly men that think that there's power in drinking from many different women's cup. It makes them smarter or more sharp or something like this. And they don't understand that it's like toxins or something because of what you was already formed with. Okay. So we got Sesame Street here in the reverse. So wherever this people is leading some people to go to, it's in reverse. And somebody saying that's the only way to go. They trying to send you where everybody else been. You get what I'm saying? All right. Somebody's trying to send you where everybody else has been. But it's like I'm going like if I am the living God energy and you're trying to make me little so I can't judge you, I've already judged you. But somebody's trying to make my life a hardship or yours to make it seem like you're the one under judgment. But we keep seeing our Queen of Wands likes to show up in the upright on our channel because I'm a fountain and they're not. This will also be you created other fountains. These people could do like a measure of what the real fountain can do. And as long as they keep you broke and not able to breed or not able to mate or something like this, they're acting like this is how they're going to win the game. Okay. So they should not have went back to this garbage. It's looked at as garbage now. It's like somebody finding out that you had 30 mates throughout your life, and this guy is like, oh well, I was only with 5 girls or something, or 6 girls, or I've only been with 6 women, you know, or something like this. And then they try to hurry up in 1 year and get up to the number of you, or they find out that their wife is a or their girlfriend is a porn star or something, and they try to get to the same number as her, and it takes them a year to sleep with 300 people when it took this person 60 years or something. It's like, dude, you just look nasty. So they're creating stars off of like nasty people. Okay. And it's something that's going to be stopped here. Okay. All right. So we got not you energy here. All right. I told you they can't keep their mouth closed anymore. It's going to be what shows the truth about something here. All right. So we got stop. And then we have this person is in reverse. This is why they want somebody to stop doing something. All right. They're trying to send you down to like all the door. Like I'm the ribbon cutter, right? For my path. I'm supposed to cut the ribbon and walk through. But these people have walked through and they're telling me, oh, go back to this thing or something like this. And it's like, dude, like y'all can play a lot of games, but that's just not. Also, something about South Carolina is over Mississippi, or this has something to do with hierarchy energy. People that's born in Mississippi. I was just seeing that image of I was just but this Confederate energy. I'm wondering why they're doing this. All right, and then we got the Northern Star in the desert, New Mexico being above that. Okay, and we got Maryland or Mary. This could be Mary the Magdalene or something in reverse, because it could be looked at if I'm Jesus and my man was Mary Magdalene, but his family, the community was so hateful and jealous that they built up a system, even with technology, to make it seem like this person was Jesus and I was not because I'm a girl. You get what I'm saying? And so we have this energy here. They was like, "Oh, Mary, don't you know?" And I'm like, "Stop calling me Mary, dude. I'm not Mary." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go with the flow of what you're talking about. And I'm feeling like they can't even kill this version of Christ or Jesus until the judgment has been had. So while they chasing around my clones doing this horrendous stuff to them, it's not going to happen. You're getting judged first. You can't. It says something about the consciousness, the something consciousness of the living God. You're not getting away with anything. So we got the northern star. This could be the star in the desert here. Okay. And then we have this person or this entity or something is above South Carolina, and South Carolina is above Mississippi. Now, I did notice that somebody kind of put that picture of Kanye with the Confederate flag on his shirt or his jacket. They put it on line, but I'm thinking about Shiloh and them, the old antique version of this flag, where it seems like they was going to be bringing a war to the Queen of the North or something, section it off, right, and bring some type of war. But they like, come, Lord, they have taken up a confederacy against you. But people gonna be like, this is Confederate flag. You don't like black people. You know, it's a lot of other shit that's mixed in with that. You know, and that's why I'm saying America has the right to use any tools that have been used throughout the test of time to protect herself from the other nations that want to do something. I do believe that some of these men, even if they come, they were waking up with a different nation. They don't know how to handle these women that you brought in here. You thought it was funny when they was doing something to me, and then they turn around like with Solomon energy and they did it to them, and now there's a problem. You understand? Like somebody done seen somebody do something, turn into something or something here. All right, and then we have Maryland here. This is like also somebody named Mary, or this could also be my cousin's friend, my so-called cousin Tiffany friend. Her name was Mary, and she grew up in North Chicago around us too. That was her best friend, and she was Mexican. But I know that she moved up. She moved up to I used to run into her at the Goodwill over by my house when I lived in Kenosha, right? But I feel like somebody's trying to clear out this area and make me go back to the father's house or something like this. But I just don't think that that's the I just don't think that that's the right where to place to go here. I just don't. I just really don't. Okay. And then we have the Northern Star energy in New Mexico. This could be something that was newly created to get away from the golden energy here of South Carolina. But this New Mexico energy, this is just Mexico that mixed with Michelle and mixed with my DNA in Mexico and the Alberon DNA to create this new, well, this could be a dead version of me. Okay. This could be a dead version of me. Okay. And I'm saying this because we seen the woodsy energy yesterday, and there's a girl with woods in her channel, in her nature channel. And I was looking at the channel or whatever, and I noticed that she was recording, but she stopped recording like 3 weeks ago. So I'm wondering if somebody found, I be concerned sometimes about these girls that be out there, on nature hunts and shit by themselves. Because everything is being tracked. So they could have killed a version of me, brought it back, or it could also be between like maybe Anakim, okay? Because Anakim, this could be Anakim, this could be okay, so South, not somebody saying just you and me, but I don't want that because this is somebody that went and filled their stomach up with whatever this stuff is. And you try to keep you kept any good prospects for me away from me, and you fed yourself and you starved me or something like this. And something like this, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Like I said, this is a man that was in a this is a female that was in a male form, and you tried to come and overpower me. At you try to make me look like a fool or something, dude. I don't want that. I don't. It's like this ain't no fucking game, man. This is a legacy of something from a long time ago, something that God was preparing. Like I don't want to do nothing with nobody like that. Like bitch, please, and you still didn't overpower me. And you made both of us look a little pathetic by even trying it. But yourself even more, using all that might and that force, and how somebody like take that, and like a magic, like a movie when they're supposed to have like superpowers, and like everything is stopping before it get to the person or something. So just and then person like, oh man, I'll be back to get ya. It's kind of something like that, and this could also be with if Jeff Epstein ain't dead, this is what they trying to do over there, or whoever took over these facilities in New Mexico. You're trying to create something else just so it's not me, and so just don't something like this. I don't know what this is. I don't like it. Like you still use some of the parts of these people. Like why would I even can stand these people or whatever this is? Ugh. Or it's like somebody took 6 years and prepared something when I clearly could have been with them to do it. You prepared and you built up and you put people you enjoyed up or people you knew that I was going to judge for what they did to me or us or me because you done got punked out right behind the scenes. Like, ew. Hell no. Like you were scared of these people so you put them up or like what? And then you're gonna try to drop us down and start over again with these criminal motherfuckers at the top that I don't like and I don't agree with, and that I'm judging them and saying you don't make it. You don't get to go. So whoever this person that's saying stop doing something, like you're not even in the uprights. Somebody could also be stop, don't go this way or something. We got E way or the way E told these people to do it, it was wrong in the first place. Like, y'all, my stomach just hurt. I mean, this could even be like them going back and getting DNA and bringing Epstein back to life in a form using my vassal that I'm supposed to take into the future. Like, what are you doing that for, man? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand none of it. All right. I don't know if somebody even got caught having sex with like a real monkey or something. I don't know. Somebody forced somebody to do something like humiliating or something. And then there's somebody else that didn't bite the apple or didn't take any fix or they didn't, I don't know, they didn't do something. They didn't bite the apple here. Yeah, somebody saw. We got water, that your water was clean. So somebody could have been, you remember when he said, hey, why did you, to the boy, he said, why did you dump your seed outside of Tamar or whatever? And somebody could have been like, oh, because that person is, their water is nasty or it's just ordinary or something. Or it's just tap water or something like this. And then we got this coffee. They could be, these are coffee or teacups. Something is stronger or healthier, but something is cleaner or something. I don't know. This could be like glacier water. And this is like spring or glacier water. And this could be like coffee or something is more potent here. But somebody could have lied and said, oh, that cup is nasty to drink from. This is somebody that even could have put you in a mental prison to make you slow down on taking care of yourself and slow down on eating healthy or make it hard. You got to scramp for cash to get just a $1 burger and a $1 fry. You can't eat healthy. And so somebody was trying to make it seem like your cup was dirty. That's why they was drinking from these cups. They needed something stronger. But you supposed to have this shit in yourself already. And that's the thing that I don't understand. So you had a whole supply. Like you was sitting running around here like you was just got the juice or something, and somebody had like a whole supply. I feel like this a woman. This is a woman that had a refrigerator full of bitches and act like it was this person that was the intelligent one or the gifted one. Like, I don't know. We got knee or Nini or somebody in reverse, and then somebody saw something. Okay. So it's like they ate or they drank from something and this person was able to see. So somebody saw something. And whoever didn't eat the apple, everybody's calling this person cold or cold and lonely or something like this. It's almost like that stupid saying people say, if somebody asks you to jump off a bridge, are you going to jump off the bridge too? If somebody say that, it's give me that energy right there. All right. Also hearing somebody like something about somebody starting over or something like this. Stop. Like I guess the people that didn't eat the apple or didn't eat this, they become numb or cold or and somebody wants you to stop. This could be somebody that was near you and they was able to control your temperament or control something. And it's not like by doing it right in front of you, but somebody could have had a big machine in the next house over. They were using it to control your temperament. Then they say, okay, this shit is over. And they left or something. And now your temperament is rising again and or lowering or cold could be lowering or something. And this person can't like try to stop you. Like, on Beetlegeist, she was trying to say his name to put him back. And he was throwing that metal thing on her mouth and she couldn't get that metal bracket off her mouth. It's like somebody's doing that. Maybe with your throat chakra or something like this here. Maybe with some type of violations or something here. Right? So somebody in reverse because they saw this person, I don't know, doing something, maybe being penetrated in the, they could have been penetrated in the backside, whether this is a girl or a boy. All right, or this is questionable, but somebody said, no, I saw it. And it's been 10 times or something like this from the satellite view. So somebody thinks they're doing something here. Somebody could have ruined a space center in order to cover this up. Somebody's seen it 10 times what happened here. And they ruined, they ruined a space station to cover up, make it questionable about something. This could also be somebody was drilling or fracking in and fracking you or something to get, because yours is sealed or secluded, but somebody was caught fracking from you or drinking from your private well. Or this is somebody, I was just hearing about a private no, I was hearing about home invasion, and it's saying that it's somebody that have some kind of intentions that come into your house and try to set you up for a crime, or they do something weird in your house, or you get it's like you haven't been having sex and all of a sudden you got a hairpiece when you haven't had sex in a year. So somebody could have been coming your house. Oh, I have it. I'm going to use her soap and I'm going to brush my teeth with her toothbrush and I'm going to do this and that. And that person's going to be stuck with me or here with me, or, I'm going to go to the lab and get a culture and swab it on their private parts at nighttime and make them be like me, or it's something like this. We got Dappy Dan. Yeah, somebody, that's why I said, see this, how this little thumb is in there. I was also noticing like, or somebody pegging someone. I was outside and I was getting my cigarettes off the workbench and I noticed somebody had some door stoppers in a package like hanging on the garage door, and one was missing, like a peg thing, like the a door stopper thing. And that's why I was thinking. Remember, I told y'all I seen somebody taking something like that shape and plugging it or poking somebody with it in their butt or their private parts or something like this. Okay. So somebody could have been doing that to get your royal juice and give it to this other person. There could be, I'm here in Houston, we have a problem. So somebody is from Houston, somebody that could be Whitney, okay? Somebody, again, space station, Houston, we have a problem. A space station is in reverse. Somebody could be dead in the space station. Something is going on, okay? Something is just going on, all right? And then somebody got the juice right here. Somebody got the juice and gave it up, and they know that if somebody want them to stop doing this, or somebody wants you to not say it, because if you expose this person, they're afraid if you expose this person, then you're going to get in trouble or something like this. But somebody is scotch free here because they did not eat the apple. Now somebody could have used a feminine energy that was close to me as the apple, but none of them was the apple. All of them was handmaids of mine. But say that they've been playing with my crown and playing with my kingdom all this time, and they put themselves as top leading ladies or something like this. It's not true. They're all handmaids. So even if it's somebody that I've been in contact with when I was a princess or the queen, or secretly to these people, they didn't tell me. These were servants here, okay? Gifts to the queen, okay? Also, I'm hearing about guys doing this, gay guys doing this because they want something that represents both of them. It's like a to women because they want to share a woman's body. So they don't just want the womb for transgenders or something. They actually want to be us. They don't want to be a big burly man with big bones and how people would say that about this, that like they don't want to change the like you could do all the transgender shit you want. You can shave down the jawline, you can do this and that, but your pelvis bone, you can't change it. You get what I'm saying? That could also been something that people were doing with the BBL to put on the backside to change the fact that the pelvis is bigger than it should be for a woman. But these people don't, they want to be the woman now. They want to take your brain out and put theirs in, or they want to keep your brain and everything that you got in and change the body and put the different Barbie legs on there if they want to, pop off the top of the neck or the head and put the face that they want on there. You understand? And there could be gay men that are sharing these vassals. Innocent women are dying, so that they can play Barbie with us or with our vassals here. Okay? It's something like that. Or these are people that got this change and they turned into boys and they want their girl body now back when they think that they have defeated God or man or something like this. Okay? So we have Kansas is at the foot of this Dippy Dan energy or Dippy Dab energy. We got S is on top of this. See, because somebody saw, but this ain't even the king. If this is this Lily clone over here that live next door with these people, that could be my parents. My parents could be lord of host of these people. So they're over there tending to the Fame girl, but they killed my forever young version, the 15 all the time version of me. They killed that version and said, "Oh, I'm gonna kill that person to take care of me." Cause they created something with that other little girl, Lily, and now they want to, and that's what they wanted to expand with, but it's all getting destroyed, ripped out of here like I like to eat chicken, but I don't like to get to them chicken wings, but I don't like to get to them little veins and shit. Okay? And now there could be something tropical as well. I'm hearing that they were sending some of these people's bodies in those containers down to the tropics. All right? This could also be with Nisi. Because it was that black lady down there with them glasses on with the short Jerry curl that was telling Netanyahu something like he's done. But I'm thinking those are just clones of my aunt. It's almost like those are clones of, Ernest and Joanne. And then your daughter would be, or who you was housing as a daughter was Denise, my cousin Nisi, which is Rihanna. And so what the fuck happened here? It's almost like something like a nuclear war or some like Kawas Yamasaki or whatever it's called happened, and we didn't get the truth, or I didn't get the truth about what it was, and something is different here. Okay? It's just something is very different here. We got tumbles, and then we got the hunker energy. All right, somebody's making a lot of noise about this though. They tried to do something like this, do something here. All right. Somebody wants them to stop. Uh yeah, we could unbind that or we could rebuke that, okay? We can rebuke that. Like I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't know. Because tarot could try to get you to let go of valuable things too, and other people, witches and stuff like this. But it's just like I don't know. God is telling me something here. It's not even telling. It's not no like no words is coming through. It's a sense of calm after realizing some of the levels that these people have gone. It's like I don't need y'all to tell me, these people that was trying to, instead of creating a smooth sail and you was trying to create a tumultuous. Girl, this is like Truman Show. When he was about to get up out of there, he was like, I want to go to that other side of that thing and see what that is. And the person made all those big old waves, the boss or whatever. He made all those big old waves to stop him from reaching the summit here. Now this is but in this part it cannot be a destination. It's a feeling or it's a knowing that these people will never feel, so they can't judge when you get there. You just put a facade that you can. Okay. So damn. Somebody was, and that's what that girl went through on that thing. It's like a trail. You know what I'm saying? Listen, a trail, get up. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Because she was finding some frogs in her fire pit. And I'm like, and she's like, why are you in here? I'm waiting for these frogs. And time was passing time. I said, girl, just start the fire. Them frogs probably standing there. She's like, I wonder what they doing in here. And I said, they probably just can't take the bullshit they was doing no more. They trying to just end themselves. But if frog was like that, she's like, ew. She's like, okay, go, or whatever. And then I was like, just get a stick and push it out of there. But the whole something is not having the same ripple effect. The Altoff and whatever interview is, somebody's just not having the same ripple effect. I don't think. They could play with the numbers that they want to, but a real creator knows. Okay, so it's something about like somebody was trying to create the VMA awards. This thing is probably some more big shit that's going to come out or something like this, because they're trying to deter somebody from making it to like a certain spot or it's a place here. Okay, it's like that's what this is. I just can't stand these people. I just can't stand these people because they're getting on my nerves. Okay. And it's all this twisting and winding or something. I'm just sitting here like, what? Do what next? It's kind of like it's kind of like the current, like how they used to get mad because they try to say, oh, the one twin or whatever, because she didn't take good directions, but maybe she wasn't supposed to. I'll be like, girl, can you go give me that brush on the kitchen table? Look under that drawer right there. It's a piece of paper laying right here. Go look under this piece of paper and get me the brush so I can finish brushing her hair. And she'd be like, huh? And then I say, go on, Nene. Then I tell the other twin, go over there on that dress door, get the thing, and she go right do it. She could visualize it, but the other twin, she'd be like, huh? Do what? It wasn't like she was trying to be bad, because she'll go over there, but as soon as she get to the table, she said, now what again? And it's kind of like, and then one day my person's like, oh, she be acting kind. And I said, don't fucking talk about my baby. But it's like, I think that somebody thinks that I'm playing around. Like somebody's like, go get this or go get that or go get it or do this. And I'm like, huh? But it's just like, I'm telling you, somebody trying to make you be a part of the circus and you're not a part of the circus with everybody else. Like this kind of lion, okay, you could play around. This just a cage lion that somebody been trying to keep in a cage. Okay. This not a circus lion. There's two different things. Okay. So you might could open up the cage of a circus lion and lead him with your hand, into the cage on the traveling circus thing with the little bars on it, back in the vintage days, with a stick or something. You might be able to say, okay, come on, Rambo, and scoot him up in there, and he goes up in there, and something like this. But there might be another kind of lion that's tired of being in that cage, and you open up the door for that one. You can't just walk up in there. You gotta put the food down and come out. Other lion like that one guy, is his name Ryan or something like this? And he be playing with them lions in the safari. He can come and three lions, they might be in captivity, like kind of like low, like not maximum security, but um, they could be on like a safari that's like owned by the state or something. I'm pretty sure he's not going every place with every lion and walking up and letting them run up and lick them on the head. I'm pretty sure these is like three special lions that he been working with or something that's on like a soft plantation that he goes and visits, and so he feel comfortable walking up on them. Okay. So this could be a situation like that here. Okay. Somebody could also be like, oh, well, this lion is biting at people now and we can't even use it in the circus. Or this could be like Barnum and Bailey. Okay. Or whoever, no, Ringling brother, whatever the one is, Siegfried and Roy or something like this, whoever it is. When the person got bit by the lion, I think it took his life. So this could be people playing around. Oh, I was wondering where that music was coming from. This could be people playing around like this, and they like, we got to put this lion down because look, but this ain't the one. You took the one that was in the circus and you put it somewhere else, like in the royal family or somewhere, and you taking the one that's supposed to be with the royal family and try to put it in the circus. The lion is gonna be looking at you like, what the fuck is you doing? If you're trying to say, now go over here and get this or something like this, what are you doing? The lion just gonna be looking at you. Now, if it been have some, if even if it's a retired tame lion from the circus, you might get it to respond and do some gestures or something like this. If you use the same gestures that the owner used, but the one that's not in is gonna be like, what the fuck is you talking about? That's just what I'm getting here. So somebody's trying to make it seem like you confused, but you're just not the one. I mean, somebody's not getting that or something like this. Like I'm thinking maybe you're confused, maybe, okay? Um, Jeez Louise. Why did it take so long to even just explain that? Mm, there's money in this, guys. Um, them reprogramming other people's clones and stuff like this, to use them how they want to, or something like this here. Yeah. Somebody could have found out also that another seed or something wasn't theirs. All right, four of coins here. This is my Northwest card with the vulture. I think that somebody's finding out that the Alberon is barren, and all this time, these people were taking something from me or something. Now there could be a clash here because the person could have knew what they was doing. They could have not knew what they was doing. They could have, somebody could have been in and out of something here. I'm getting okay. Let's see, ebony and ivory. So somebody could be insane or sane. Could be another cease and desist, military background. Okay. Oh, South Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina. Okay, so we got this energy in reverse here. The Four of Cups. Damn. Because somebody else is in a seat here. This is somebody that could have swapped out our children. This person made away with my child, and their child is in a hidden location or something here. I'm telling you. So, because somebody was using my splices or something, a masculine, or somebody that was acting like there was a masculine, and then they were until they got to Rachel, and then they said, "Oh, this worked better because these people is doing. They could be criminals, and that's why you got to all get taken down. You can't sneak and hide or whatever this is you're trying to do. God, a real God energy can't even do something or survive here with Rachel. It's a. I'm sorry, it's something that's attached to them, is what I'm hearing, and it could be some gay shit or something like this, or hiding it even. I don't know. I mean, I'm not even saying like that's all they care about. That's what I'm saying. These are people that only care about men or gay men and building them up and using women to offer the spare parts or something to be, I don't know. But again, there could be two male lovers that's about to be going to jail or something like this. They're going to get arrested right in the act of something here. And I don't think it's going to be because they're having sex. All right? Yeah, this is justice here. This could be, they don't have to even be really males. They could just be taking stuff to make look like a man. Okay? But these two people, this is like your husband and your father, or something like that. Your mortal father or immortal father that's in this realm still, and then your a feather on your crown, or a grandfather, or a spouse or something that is having to do with control mechanisms in the background. It's something like that. Sesame Street, this could be like the West World or something like this. And somebody turned, or Silicon Valley or something, somebody turned it in reverse after they got everything that they needed. And somebody gonna have to pay for that. This could be justice here. Okay, there could be also, like I said, satellites, all kind of stuff connected to something, because somebody listened to the snake. I'm telling you, this snake is trying to get back to this triangle, or get to this triangle energy, but somebody is too lifted here. All right. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups in reverse. Because they want to turn everybody into like some kind of, YouTube star or something. Like, I'm done with you. I won't even participate. Excuse me. These are people that were never Hollywood in the first place. You had Hollywood trapped, and then you brought your little stars out that made their little 5 minutes of fame to that light bulb bust. Because even this is making me think about the lion. Okay, this is making me think about the Henley coat of arms. It has a lion trapped in the middle. It already got the crown on. All right, and then it have spotlights like this all around the lion. So they got the lion on, like, in the middle trap with all the spotlights, all of the lights in here, baby. Extra bright. I want y'all to see this. Somebody is a fucking hater. And it's funny because that girl was on her hiking trip or something like this. So they want to take me out of Hollywood, or the father's house of being able to see behind things, or out of the government, and try to make me be the same thing for YouTube just because I spotted a couple things because it's in my nature. I don't think so. Okay, lift me up. Okay. But the girl was, she was going visiting a certain park or something, and she was seeing on the brick. She was like, "Oh, look, these are the red markings," but it's like really those people is like brown or copper colored people, right? With afros, okay? And so, like, it's kind of weird because these markings kind of match this, and the face was out, but it was a little patchy afro like here. And I'm like, "Oh, see that little afro right there? There's a little afro right there." You know what I'm saying? They scraped out the face, but you can see the brown arm, and you can see everything like this, but the face was blotted out, and then the little patch of hair was there. Okay, so we have the mommy Watson energy in the reverse, and then we have this energy, and they still playing a game, saying that somebody lost something. We're not losing anything because we're not even connected to these people. They couldn't even lick on our booty cheek if they wanted to. Okay. Don't nobody do it better when it comes to this case. You got all these other girls. The only reason why they're giving these girls kudos is because you're the ones that's owned by these gay men that's fulfilling their you're the ones that's owned by these gay men and been working with them for 40 years to steal my identity. And that's the only reason why I won't compete with you for what's mine. Okay. You've been already bought and paid for, even though you still belong to me, and they do too. So it's time. It's time. Somebody don't like the way I talk or something like this here. Okay. So the people that are in my house right now, if they had came back here from being separated from me and with a gang or a cult or a coven somewhere, because somebody keeps saying I'm going back home. If they doing that, then these people are doing a home invasion. So anything they take out of my house to go take court to a court, they don't have to be here. Do you understand? So anything that they're coming here to do, it can't even be used in a court of law. It's already tampering with some type of evidence or something like this. All right. It's really not necessary to keep whatever this is. Yeah, somebody's going to end up going jail. If that's what they're doing. Somebody's intentions was to come here and try to set me up while they live with me in my own home. They're going to jail. It doesn't matter if you built them in Wisconsin, build the bitch workshops or not. All right. We got the 7 of Cups here. I said it. It's just like, oh, it's almost like a moment of Legally Blonde or something like this. Wait a minute. Okay, somebody could have been doing that, but if they're living here and they're doing this and you had the intent to do this, then you can't use any of that in a court of law. You can't. All right. Somebody might lose their Ace of Cups here. All right, because of something that they saw. You just mad because you're doing all this and none of these hoes they don't even compete, or they can't even compete where they don't compare. So first of all, you would be being looked at as you were a thief or something, because these people don't even supposed to have this information. This is like classified or sealed information here. So that's why they classify and seal things, because if somebody gets a hold of it too soon or gets time to plot and look at it and say, well, by the time this case come up in 10 years or somebody want to we'll already know what to do to combat them. That's why it's sealed. That's why it's not available. You understand? All right. And if anybody was offering people that want to be my enemies my information, then you're off the case, and their case is dismissed. It's just, I don't know. Especially if the person has immunity anyways here. Yeah, something is about to be backfiring on someone about what they saw, or they're saying, I saw this person, and they did not see a person do something. All right. But this person could have been doing this. But they ruined the space camp to say that, like, this could be somebody that really wants you to, they're like, just forget it. We lost or something like this. But no, the space center captured something. Like, this could be on the guy on the side that want to be with a girl. It's his real girl. This dude came in and took his life 10 years ago, and he looked just like him, so nobody really knew. It's like there ain't no competition. Get the wrong one out and get the right one in. I mean, what do you want to do? And then if that's not the case, if the right one is fucked up, don't let neither one of them in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. So somebody could have already burnt somebody in a fire here. All right, in Kansas or wherever Wakanda would be. All right. Also, the whole thing about like, oh, we're not in Kansas anymore. I seen a girl, another tarot reader that looked like Pearl Hawkins, but a plus size Pearl Hawkins the other day. But this is my Deppy Dan energy. This could also be the sister of T'Challa, but it's really not. It's really not. It's really a Spencer. It's really not. It's really a Spencer. All right, we got the the hangover man. We got the hangman in the upright here. All right. And those who mad, you should have made sure that I was 100% tapped in before you start playing with my name and my image. So, this person could have did this. The real Northwest could have been me. All right. Not that I was this person's child, really. Could have been a handler. Like, I have no cut cards. And This is what this Dippy Dan energy did to get the juice back then. Maybe take it to this Virgo. Is these people in this vulturous energy? They could have did something here, like peg me as a child to get something. All right, and then they took it to look what I say. They took it to this Virgo. A lot of these people that we saying these powerful warlocks, these people is on drugs over there on the other side. They just space cadeted the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? These people is space cadet out. You understand what I'm saying? They are. Yeah. Because somebody, there's something about somebody with that big phallic, and then there's somebody with a small phallic, and there's somebody with a banana phallic. And somebody is a girl. Somebody is a girl too here. And this could be somebody that wanted this girl because you see how this girl got this girl this lover situation. So it's like, yeah, bitch, I got you. I'm about to get you on camera. Or you see all these cups here looking. Also, cups here on a thing. You know, this could be an orgy. And then it's almost like somebody's trying to say, I don't know. It's like she's getting, see that smothering? Like she got this veil over her face and she don't. And this is twisted around her neck. I don't know. I don't know. Because you could have been talking to somebody or friends with somebody, and then they could have got compromised and just took you out. Or because they found out everybody's doing this. It's like a trend or something. But I think somebody's lying. Okay. Nine of Cups. This also somebody acting like they hate somebody and they don't. But y'all gave these men the rights to trifle around in somebody else's files or something. It's like you already seen those things. Okay, well then you can't even be a part of this, or you can't testify or nothing. Like who knows if you open up these files, six of cups, 6 years ago or something like this. Like what you was doing manipulating the situation. The thing we do know is that in order to want to manipulate the situation, you looked at this person and you couldn't find nothing on them. Yeah, and this is this long heraldry energy here. All right, the Hierophant. This is who's supposed to be in the east of the garden here. But somebody could actually have, like, you know how I told y'all they brought my best friend and she had long, pretty hair like this. When I met her, I said again. So this got to be Martha. You just told me, you just changed the name. Like, what the hell is somebody changing a kid's identity for? And put them right back in the same person's life 20 years later. When you only, oh, I remember Rebecca when I was 3 years old. I didn't know. You understand? This is some crazy ass shit. And then these people like, oh, I hear that shit you saying about me on, like, you damn right. Everything was a lie. Like, what the hell are you doing? But really, this is my heraldry here. This is my lineage here. That hair is representing that, not somebody's long hair. That's the heraldry. Now we got whoever this is with the the 3 of Wands here. Somebody that was getting something is getting blocked from it. They're not going to be able to climb any higher or something here. All right. Somebody was in a lover's triangle with this person here. All right. This could be tribe of Czechoslovakia, this Slavic energy. All right. I told you this could be the Czechoslovakian girl that was friends with my friend a long time ago. But I feel like, I don't know. The person could be coming up against me for this person, but they also, these are watchers. Their fascination with you is not, their fascination is not, it's like, oh, but I love you, or I trust, or why are you saying that about me? Dude, I'm not your hamster or guinea pig. You don't understand what I'm saying. How the love that these people act like when they act like they're giants, the love that they have for you is not normal. You getting what I'm saying? They done made creatures that look like you and put it in the computer system, and you just a guinea pig or a rat to them. But they done made an image that puts your personality with it to date online only. Like, do you know what the mental illness is? Have you doing this shit for too long? And only like very rich people or something can afford to play this game. So this is like with this world of card energy, somebody's trying to get themselves back in there any old kind of way. It just, it's not, that's beneath somebody here. Somebody that did too much work is beneath me or whatever this is here. All these things, it's like somebody about to get justice for this. Um, Somebody could have took up a court case or like a, what do you call that person? A public defender or something. But this public defender sleeps with women or they're gay. Um, Something, I don't know, it's something here. Something here. I mean, because it's back out here again. I'm knowing this is the only person that don't have their hair covered. Everybody else has their hair covered here. The hangman with the blonde hair and this woman, she got a flower in her hair. She's the only one that's not covered here. Even if this could be now the tropical energy is wearing this, or the kind of person that looked like the Bell Dam energy. She don't smile, nothing. Um, she's very subtle, not supple, like I was saying yesterday. Very somebody is so you know how somebody's like, yeah, you know, like that dry, like people like that. Oh, what's his name? Something Marco, funny Marco. You know how serious he be saying stuff that's like off the wall, but he be so serious. His face always be looking like this when he's talking. You know, it's somebody. There's a woman that's like this that do tarot, and I can't. I think her thing has something to do with a Caribbean vibe. All right, but this could also be the kinship with Kelsey Gabler or Gibbler or whatever. Girl, not Kimmy Gibbler, but Kelsey Galbert or Galbert. Okay, I don't know, something like this. Yeah, because even this so-called little sister Adriana, they built so much off of this person already, and they have it in our face. Nicole something, goddess Nicole Tarot. But I feel like this person like, oh, I'll do or something like this, but I don't think that this is true. I just don't. I think that somebody, I don't know. It's also like King Triton and everybody, all the mermaids is dead or something, and Ariel is, you know, something instead of them giving her Triton. I don't know. Somebody trying to have not the guess who gonna be on the plate. Oh no, under the sea. Under the sea. Yeah, there could be some Rafiki energy here. Um, Judgment is being called down. There could also be, I was just hearing that some of the guys from like, I don't know, not No Limit, but like Young Money, like some of these guys, like they picked Lil Wayne was like, you know, the teacher's pet or whatever. But some of these other guys, I don't know. There could be one in particular that's this wise guy energy, maybe a Hananum energy, or this could be, you know, somebody from more like from Africa. But I think that this person could be calling judgment on something here. This person is calling judgment here. Like, you know, somebody is calling judgment here. Somebody ain't dead here. And then we got the Beauty and the Beast. Ace of Wands. Something about to be burning. If these people built up, something about to be. I don't, because somebody trying to say, "Oh, don't worry, I built up for us, honey." But you know this motherfucker ain't no good. I just with this fire being here, it's just tough. And then we said start new or something. I just don't know. I mean, I feel like somebody is trying to do the right thing or something. Yeah, something is wrong. Something is really wrong though. Something is really wrong. And this could be a child that was like trying to rule over the parent or the parents. I don't know. Something is really wrong though. Like somebody is wasting our time and they're not even supposed to be in a high ranking power. And it's like, I don't like to be like a bougie brat, or even if I was richer or something like this, I wouldn't treat people like that. But whoever this person is, we don't got no plan. We don't got no time to play pussyfoot around with this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who they was before, who they think they're about to be in the future. Whoever this is, it got to get rooted out. It's a nasty thing. And it's just got to get rooted out. It's a nasty thing. It's got to fall with the rest of that empire or something. Yeah. Now this could be somebody could be very beautiful or seeming to be like, oh, I know this ain't no damn this Howard energy. See that resonance thing that people was trying to come out. Oh, I'm trying to warn y'all before it gets deleted. Something that, yeah, this person could have tried to go run up. Okay. Oh, hold on. Mm-mm. This also, you know how dangerous this can be too. Um, because I was seeing that there's no power in somewhere because I wasn't even as sexually active at that time. Um, while somebody was trying to call somebody something. But what, I was just thinking, damn, somebody acting like, oh, you didn't fuck with us like that or something like this. Like I still didn't have friends or kick it with people or talk to guys from certain areas or something like this. Um, this is like somebody taking your encounters with people of an opposite sex or a mixture, an admixture, and putting a compilation together and saying, see, this bitch don't like black men or something like this, when you dealt with as many black men as you did anybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody tried to play something here. Somebody did try to play a game here or something like this. They try to make it seem like you don't like a certain group of people. And so what if you didn't? That's your own opinion. Yeah, we got the blue snake, King of Cups here. This person is a snake. They learned it from the best. And this could be A1 reason right here. The number one reason here. Somebody could have did something to a child too. Like a lavender girl alien. Somebody could have did something with a child here to solidify something here. All right. And I don't know what this is here because why it look like this blue egg or this stuff, something like this. Somebody's faucet is like watching them. Somebody's faucet is watching them do something here in the bathtub with a kid or something. Yeah, this snake. If these people are supposed to be mentors or these momagers and dadagers or whatever, they were doing more than that. Okay. Yeah, somebody got this person bound here. Let's see. You know, not every queen got to sit on her throne and be silent and let her men and people fight her war. Some of them was lost in some type of darkness or with a bag over their head, and they had to do the best they can with what they had to still call some kind of shot. There's people that still listening to somebody here. All right, we got the Wheel of Fortune here. Somebody got this wolf, and you know, it's a whole bunch of imposters in your kingdom, and they telling you to shut up in any way. You stupid as hell, and you listen to them. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, high priest or witches. You, who is this high priest or this witchy energy here? Somebody feels like you giving up your no. You looking more disrespect. You looking people ain't respecting you that much. People ain't respecting you that much by what I'm saying, which is the truth. I got a lot of jobs on this earth that don't cause me to move a muscle. Yeah, some high priest is in reverse, and whoever this is that was trying to climb ahead of somebody, this person is in reverse too. But this could also be this splice, this candy coated rain drake, that what is this? Because this person could have been taken back then. This could be both of them. Somebody calling judgment on. Because somebody used to date this person. So I was thinking, oh, that's your, oh, we best friends and that's your friend? Like 14, 15, 16. But somebody was more than friends here. Okay. It could be this J energy, this Reaper energy is out the game because that J energy you had a baby with was the apple that you wasn't supposed to eat. And then the Alberon could have ate the same apple. And I don't got nothing to do with it. King of Swords. Hold on one second. Who that one?